Now it's time for another T-pop song. Let's go right into it. This is Boom Boom Cash. That's the band name. And the song name is called Cyberpunk. So I'm really looking forward to being disappointed.
ไม่เข้าใจจริงๆเลยว่ามึงโตมาแบบไหนคอยรักพลานคุกคามไม่พร้อมเป็นไฟอยู่กันดีๆอยู่กันไม่ได้ใช่ไหม
I'm curious if it's trying to go for the Blade Runner kind of cyberpunk, or if it's going for a little bit more kind of like less gritty cyberpunk. But so far it looks kind of like a healthy mix.
อยู่กันดีๆอยู่กันไม่ได้ใช่ไหมไม่สนที่ถูกต้องจะเอาที่ถูกใจ
There's too many lens flares.
ไม่สนที่ถูกต้องจะเอาที่ถูกใจไม่สนที่ถูกต้องจะเอาที่ถูก
This guy's look is way too intense.
ใจไม่สนที่ถูกต้องจะเอาที่ถูกใจไม่มีใครเลี้ยวแลไม่มีใครสนอยากได้แสนไฟจนลืมว่าเป็นคนอยากให้กูเสียใจก็ที่กูไม่
This girl, I think she might be part Indian.
สนก็ที่กูไม่สนก็ที่กูไม่สน
It's with this mask. The thing is way too over the top for cyberpunk. This is like cyberpunk as like a spectacle, but not really like as something kind of you imagine would naturally develop. But who knows, right? You know, even today, we have an inordinate amount of spying and public surveillance. And so it's always kind of weird how cyberpunk is always this kind of dark dystopia where technology is really advanced, but at the same time, it's like you're not being watched all the time. You know, there aren't drones flying in the sky. They're not like you have freedom to like live in these underground spaces where people can like walk around with guns, and there's like mob wars and stuff. It seems kind of like sus. So it seems like the story so far is these three rogue agents, they're like, well, maybe rebels. They're trying to break their friend out of this very dirty kind of like holding area. And then there's other guys with guns. And yeah, it's okay. I'm not really digging the song though. The song is like, it's okay if you're like in a club or in something, but I guess just sitting in my room. And I'm not really feeling it. Okay. After I was just explaining how I was kind of like not really into the song and how bored it was, it suddenly took a huge shift. So let's see where it goes. This guy's MIDI controller is crazy. Look at all those little instruments you can press and pick and pluck in it. So this band basically has a bass guitarist, a drummer, and then you have this keyboard guy with like all this tech. And the key, he doesn't just have one of those; he has two of them. He has two of those big giant MIDI controllers. I'm not sure. Actually, what is it? It's like a synth pad. He has like two of them, right? That mouse head guy just kind of sacrificed him. So I guess now he's a dead mouse. Well, that was interesting. I didn't really like the song personally, but I recognize the song is good. It's just not really my flavor. But it's a good song. I'm just not personally into it. But I'm not typically into kind of like sitting here and listening to kind of clubby and dancing music. Unless it's a club, then of course that's the right environment. But outside of it, I just feel like it's kind of like a generic kind of club song. That's how I feel like. So yeah, pretty good though. Pretty good music video. Pretty good effort in terms of like making the music. When that guy started screeching, I was like, oh, this is gonna get like really hard metal rock, right? But it didn't. So I think I think it should have gone there. Then I would have really been into it. But then it kind of didn't go there. So I guess that's pretty much it. Decent effort by the T. I don't know what you call this guy. Is it T dance, T rock dance club T mix? I don't know. Whatever it is. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.